everyone. I'm Kyle Kramer, the CEO of the Earth and Spirit Center, and I'm joined by one of our meditation instructors, Paula Kommor. Hi, Paula.
Hey Kyle, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. It's when we're recording this, at least it's the cusp of my Christmas break. So I'm I'm all here, I promise, but
Yeah.
I'm eager for a little bit of a break and eager also to talk with you about a great course that we've got coming up in the new year. And that is a course that you have taught with us before called Introduction to Mindfulness Meditation. And I love this subtitle, Turn Your Stress into Strength.
Mm-hmm.
So I have, a little bit of stress. I'm sure others watching this video also do, and that's always a timely topic. But before we get into the class, Paula, why don't you share with me and with our listening, watching family here a little bit about your own background? How did you find your way to mindfulness and mindfulness instruction?
Well, my interest started when I was only 13. My mother was diagnosed with breast cancer. She found an alternative medicine doctor, Dr. Carl Simonton in Texas, who believed in the mind-body connection. He had his patients visualize their healthy cells fighting off the cancer cells. So she combined her mind and her body. The original doctors just gave her 2 years to live. That she had mastectomy, chemo, all that. But she found Dr. Simonton, and after doing the techniques with him, she survived and thrived for 8 years. So from the time she was 40 to 48. From the time I was 13 to 21, I saw my role model connecting her mind and body. And so this is my passion, and it's like a joy for me to help other people do these and to see how much of an impact it can have on your health and your life in general. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and you have a background, as I remember, kind of a very broad background in like accounting on the one hand, but
Uh-huh.
also, mindfulness. You worked at U of L. Do you want to give us just
Yeah, I was a
a touch point there?
CPA, and I enjoyed that, but I found that I prefer helping other people. So I went back and got a master's in educational psychology and health promotions. I
Yeah.
studied one-on-one with the Harvard Mind Body Medical Institute. I became certified in yoga and wellness coaching, and then I was hired by U of L as a faculty, adjunct faculty, to teach wellness coaching. And we created a wellness coaching at U of L. I was there for 14 years. And then at U of L also, I wore another hat. I was in charge of resiliency training for all of the employees, all the faculty and staff at U of L. So for during those 14 years, I helped manage stress of the employees. Yeah.
Well, I want to pick up on that last phrase that you mentioned, like managing stress. I have no doubt that you did that and did it effectively. But one of the things that I'm really interested in and excited about this particular course is it's not just about managing something. As I understand your course, it's about transforming something. So mindfulness is not just a coping strategy.
Right.
It's like a transformational strategy. So I wonder if you can maybe provide a little color on this turn of the idea of resiliency and turning something that could be negative, stress,
Yes.
into something that's positive.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is in this course, I combine the wellness coaching skill sets with the mindfulness skill sets. So in wellness coaching, you delve down deep and you find out what is your number one value. And once you find that out, you know what the benefit is to you. So you link that to your mindfulness, and then you can have intrinsic motivation, and that will lead to long lasting change. Versus if you're doing it for someone else, it's not going to last. So if you really get in touch with your number one value, it's not logical. I take you in a relaxed state and you visualize and you see this ideal life, and you see your ideal life, and you get a nail down your number one value. Then you'll be able to adjust your GPS and set your life in that direction, and you'll link the mindfulness with this. Yes.
Oh, so what I think I hear you saying, Paula, is that mindfulness, in the way you're treating it in this course, is, I don't want to say it's a means to an end, but it's not, you're not simply teaching mindfulness techniques. You're doing that part and parcel as a larger kind of exploration of values and like life compass points. Is that right?
Right. And the reason I do that is because research on behavior shows that it's really important to have intrinsic motivation and get in touch with your values for it to be long lasting. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
one thing to learn the techniques, but it's another to continue and do them. Yeah.
Well, and yeah, and again, I just love the integration of those techniques toward this broader kind of personal guidance and ethical journey of finding the values that are really important. So, is this class? If I were a newbie who just had an interest in meditation but no experience or had had no training, is this going to be appropriate for someone like that, or does someone really need to have some background first to make good sense of this? What
No,
kind of
I
audience
think
are you looking at?
it's appropriate for anyone. It could be a newbie or it could be someone that's kind of fallen off the wagon and used to have a meditation
Which is, I
practice.
think, almost every meditator.
Yeah. So hop back on the wagon. It's a good one to jumpstart your practice. So everyone's welcome and everyone will feel comfortable. We do a lot of group activities. You get to know the group. I'm more of a facilitator. I'm not a lecturer. I'm a facilitator where you're doing activities the entire time and you're engaged, and I love doing it. Yeah.
All right. Well, we love having you do it, and we're
Oh,
so
thank
grateful that you teach with the Open Spirit Center. Again, this course is called Introduction to Mindfulness Meditation: Turn Your Stress into Strength. It's going to run for 4 weeks, starting in February on Wednesday evening, 7 to 8:30, beginning February 5th, 2025. So we're really excited to have you back with us in the new year, Paula. And hopefully, if there's any stress amongst your holidays, that it will become a strength for you as well.
you. Yeah. Thanks. Oh, thank you, Kyle.